All right. We are now live, and of course, I would like to welcome our senior lecturer to go on with the lecture. Thank you.
Also, that there are 8 people here in the room waiting to receive from our lecture the things that we have been learning. So since the time is short, I'm going to take on a simple lesson, but still very valuable, something that you will be able to make use of and something that you are able to understand in the short period of time so that you can proceed on with your other activities. Okay, let me open my screen and then I'll tell you that whenever you are doing your trade setting, we have there are situations where you want 2 coins with the one setting. Maybe you even want to do 3 coins. With the same one Okay, sorry, my power went off. It's not possible for me to come back as the host, and it was not possible for me to co-host. I tried to share in the chat. It would be possible for me to become a co-host or something like that. Anyway, so what I was trying to say is that this is a short period of time now left, and we may not go detailed explanation 500 or something like 1,000. When you do your setting, you can do it for one currency only. Or when you do your setting, you may do it so that you want for two currencies. Maybe you do your setting, it so that you can handle maybe 5, maybe 6 currencies, or 2 currencies, 3 currencies, or 3 cryptocurrencies. This same one setting for 3 cryptocurrencies. Is it possible to choose the setting you have made at once for all 3 currencies at once? Yes. Let me repeat. You have put already your setting, maybe 300. You want currencies to copy this one same setting. Must you go one by one at a time, one by one at a time? Or is it possible you can handle all the 3 currencies and you do copy of the setting all at once? It is possible to copy all 3 currencies instead of possible to copy the trade setting. People will not find it difficult to understand the spelling. That is what we refer to as batch setting. When you go to Royal Queue, you can do batch setting. Batch setting means you want to apply the same standard, but you want to take several currencies and you do it on several currencies at once. You want to do it on several currencies at once. I thought this is a shorter process that we can be able to complete in this short period of time. So what I am going to teach you is this setting for several currencies is referred to as batch setting. Is referred to as batch setting. So I am now going for batch setting. We go to Royal Queue. Royal Queue will open. When Royal Queue opens, I have told you again and again that for me, I have already put my BTC on trade. I have already put my Ethereum on trade. I have already put my BNB on trade. These 3 currencies, I am already trading them. I wouldn't have loved to go for them, to disorganize them. But since it is a temporary thing and only for a lesson, it is okay. I can use these 3 to show how we can copy the same one setting for all the 3. That is referred to as batch setting. Since the trades are already running for those three, I can take it that we will go to the strategy. The strategy has the trades that are already running. The trades are already running. So I go for strategy. When I go for strategy, yes, you can see these are the three currencies I am already trading. Which are the three currencies? Ethereum is there, you are seeing. Binance is here, you are seeing. And of course, Bitcoin is here, you are seeing. There are three currencies here. Now, if I want to copy a trade setting and using the batch setting, I have to tell you that this button that looks like the wheel of a bicycle, like the cog, like the sprocket, like the cog, like the sprocket and so on of a bicycle, like the toothed turning parts of an engine, the toothed turning part, a turning part of an engine with teeth and teeth and teeth. That one is the batch setting. So batch setting of Royal Q is available under, if you come under the strategy, if you come under strategy, you will be able to see under strategy. If you come under strategy, you will be able to see batch setting. So if I go now to batch setting and I click batch setting, here we are. And then it is already asking, which currency do you want for batch setting? You have seen at the top here that we are now dealing with batch setting. So they are asking, under the USD trading, under the USDT market, under the USDT market, which currencies do you want to handle as batch setting? Of course, if I wanted to go under BTC or under Ethereum currencies, I would have gone, but I am now at the USD currencies. The USDT currencies I'm trading are here. Ethereum, I've already told you about that. Bitcoin, sorry, Binance, I've already told you about that. And of course, Bitcoin, I already told you about that. Now, in the batch setting, they're asking me, do you want to select one and two, probably, or do you want to select one and three? Because they're asking, do you want to select one by one, Probably you want to select only two. If I want to select only two, for example, if I want Ethereum, to select Ethereum, and then BNB to select Ethereum BNB, so that I do batch setting for only one, two currencies, it is okay. Or if I want it for that one, and then for the lower one down there, it is okay. But if I want to handle it for all the three, then instead of selecting here, and I go again selecting here, and I go for the next currency, I select there, and I select for those currencies, I can just say that I want for all the three, it is the same. If I were to click one by one, like here, I have selected for Ethereum, and it is already blue. Then I come here, I have selected for BNB, it is already blue. Then finally, here I come to select for BTC, it is blue. Then they are saying that, but then you have already selected everything. It means you have already selected everything. Why were you selecting one by one? You have already selected everything. So automatically they show there that I have already selected everything. But if I remove the selection, I remove the selection, and I remove the selection, then instead of wasting time one by one, I can come here and I click that I want to select all those currencies for batch setting. So if I click from the bottom here, all, you can see the upper ones will be picked automatically because I have indicated I want all. Now, I have first and foremost decided on the currencies I want for batch setting. So next, I have now to come in reality to go inside and tell the robot, what is it that you want to set using batch setting? You may be wondering why. What is it that you want to go and handle using batch setting? If I go here, you will realize that there are plenty of things you can do for batch setting. For example, now I am going to the blue batch setting. Then they say that you have selected the currencies, this. Correct. Very good. Do you want to copy the trade setting? Do you want to make all of them one shot? Do you want to turn all of them to cycle? You see, all these are things for batch setting. You have seen that? I go over them again. Do you want to go for trade setting to copy for 300 S batch setting? If that is all that I wanted, I would come here. But of course, I want to show you that we even have opportunity to turn all of them at once for one shot. Or we even have opportunity to turn all of them at one time as cycle trade. We even have opportunity to open the margin call for all of them in case the margin calls were closed, Or alternatively, we even have the opportunity to stop all the margin calls for all the three currencies at once. That one we can do. And we can even have several opportunities. If they were all stopped, we can even have opportunity to start. Or if you were just beginning the trade, you have opportunity to start all the three at one time. Or if the trades are already running, like in my case, the trades are already running, I even have the opportunity to post all the three currencies at once, to post all of them at once. To post all of them at once. But anyway, this is just things, a long list of things that you don't have to repeat here, and then you repeat there, and then you repeat there. You would be using your technology as if you did not buy it with money. You bought this technology with money. Benefit from the technology you bought with your money. Why do you pay a big sum of money and then you are not benefiting? It is almost like driving a big bus with 64 seats, but then you are a family of only 3 and you're going to visit your relatives in a big bus, 64 seats, but then you are a family of only 3 members in the big bus. You are going to visit a relative, you are going to visit an uncle. It is a waste. You are spending too much. So anyway, you have seen. Now, we are not going for all of them, all those. We have said we are coming here only to copy a trade setting. For example, 300. We want to use it for this currency, for that one, and for that one. That is all for now. The time is short for now. So I come and click here that I want trade setting. They will open. Now, you think this trade setting is for which currency? For all the 3. We had BNB, we had Ethereum, we had BTC. Yes, for all the 3. So this trade setting is for all the 3. They are now asking, do you want 12 as you first buy amount? Do you want 7 margin call? Do you want this and so on? Then I said, don't waste my time. I go to the bottom and I say, I want to choose a strategy. I don't want any of this. I want to choose an existing strategy. I want to choose a strategy. Then I click, I want to choose a strategy. If I come here and I say, I want to choose a strategy, let us just say, as an example, that I have decided I want to choose this strategy, although I said 300. Let me see, do we have 300? Probably. Do we have 300? Maybe. Do we have 300? Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Very, very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. The setting of 300 is here. The setting of 300 is here. I normally type the remark. So the remark has shown me the setting of 300 is available. Now I come and click anywhere here. As I click, the trade setting is copied. So all the trades will have 28 margin call. All the trades will have a profit of 1.3. All the trades for all the three currencies, the first amount for buy-in will be 15. The callback will be that. I have copied it already, available for all the three. What do? I save so that it is stored for all the three currencies as a batch. So I save, and they ask, do you want to confirm? Confirm, and it is confirmed. Good. So it is now confirmed, and it is now finished. If we have finished, it is done. I can now go back. That is the back button. I can now go back because we have finished the batch setting. And if I will now click on any currency, you will see that the maximum, the limit of the margin call is now 28, 28, 28. So if I click on Ethereum, they will show you that the maximum call is now 28 because we are considering a situation of $300. I try to go to BNB. Yes, this is BNB. How do we know it is there? How many margin calls are we expecting for BNB? The same. What is it? 28. What about Bitcoin? Is it also the same with Bitcoin? This is Bitcoin. If we want for Bitcoin, and this is Bitcoin, how many margin calls are you expecting now with the budget of 328? Have you seen that it works? Yes. Now you notice that my money was getting finished, and so they closed the margin calls because the capital ran out. The currencies went down this night and last evening. So the margin calls, after getting to 19, the money went out, and so they have currently closed the margin call temporarily. I may say I want to open this margin call of Bitcoin in case I get money. Then I also go to BNB. I will say for BNB also, I want to open the margin call so that buying begins again. And even for Ethereum, the same for Ethereum, the USDT has run out. If I get money and I put there, I may say, I want to open also for Ethereum. Now you have seen that when we go into the detail, the margin call is closed. They are not going to buy margin call until when something is sold. The margin call is closed. They are not going to buy until when something is sold and there is USDT. The margin call is closed. So since the margin calls are closed, the margin calls are closed, the margin calls are closed for all the three. Should I open one and then I open the margin call, I go to the next, I go to the next? No, we have said that when you come to strategy, you can run to byte setting and you do one for all three. So why not? 1 minute where we want to copy the setting of 300 and you have seen. Next, we want a situation of opening the trades. the margin calls so that the margin calls begin to buy, assuming we have second round. When I go to the batch setting, the batch settings have come again. Should I click one by one? We have said all the three are affected. So since all the three are affected, where do we click? We click here. That we want to handle batch setting, but batch setting for all the three currencies. So I click there. I want for all the three currencies. I have already clicked, and you can see that I've already clicked. Then where do I go? Batch setting. Why? What is the target? We want to open the margin calls for all. So batch setting. Under batch setting, where are we going? Where are we going? And the batch is they have closed the margin call. I want to open the margin call for all the three at once from here. So by clicking here, it is as if I've done it for all the three. So I click open margin call, and they ask me, do you want to open? Confirm. If you want to open the margin call, confirm. If I click confirm, they will open the margin calls for all the three currencies. If I go to Ethereum now, yes, the margin call is now open. Although I don't have the currency, Next, if I go to BNB, you will see that the margin call is now open. Although I only deceived the robot. I don't have the money in Binance. I may have to look for money to put in Binance. If I come to BTC, the same. So ladies and gentlemen, this is all for now. The time is short, and the interruption also interfered. And worst of all, I joined late because of the commitment in the office. So this is it. So this is the idea about batch setting. Batch setting, you use it if you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 11 currencies, and you want to do one thing for all of them. Maybe you want to choose the strategy you have already typed. That is one. Maybe you want to stop the margin calls for all of them. That is another one. Maybe you want to turn all of them to one shot. You have realized that all these currencies have wasted my time. I'm going to turn all of them to one shot. Fine, do all of them. Maybe you want to pause all the 6 to leave only 2 currencies. You have realized that you have wasted your time. You were not taught 6 currencies are trading at the same time, and you are heading nowhere. The money is not available anymore. You want to post, if out of 6 you want to post only 3, then of course you don't select all. You pick only the 1 or 2 or 3 to post. So for now, allow me to stop here, unless there are specific questions that someone would want to ask, then we can demonstrate. If not, this is how far we can go because of the short duration of time. Thank you very much. And over to Mr. Feke again, who is our host for now, who is to take care of this short Zoom call. At least there are 3 people besides me benefiting, 4 of us in the room. Even if many people have not attended, maybe another time. Thank you very much. And over to you people. Hey, are the people muted? The people muted. I thought Mr. Feke was going to talk. I have handed over, please, Mr. Feke, to you to proceed, or to Mr. Ramozema John Paul. Is Mr. Feke around? Your microphone is off. Hello, are the people listening? Sorry, we will have to go, and we will leave the horse there. I think the horse is sleeping, probably. Sorry. Looks like the horse is sleeping. Let me see. Okay, okay, Mr. Feke says that he is working and he is not able to contribute. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is all for now. We can close it here, and then we can move on for our other activities. Thank you very much indeed. Let me now leave, and you can also leave. Mr. John Paul is probably busy.